I suspect it was an effort not to divulge any more than necessary about the degree of success of the operation, so that the Soviet Union wouldn't know whether we had recovered an entire submarine, a critical portion of the submarine, or nothing at all.
Hello from Speechless Motion. Today we will be looking at Project Azorian, the Cold War mission to retrieve a Soviet submarine from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. In 1968, at the height of the Cold War, the Soviet nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarine K-129 was on its way to take up its normal patrol station in the North Pacific when it sank, with all of its crew. After the Soviets gave up their extensive search, the CIA saw an opportunity for valuable intelligence. They located the vessel on the ocean floor at a depth of over 16,000 feet and hatched a daring plan to commission a purpose-built vessel to recover the submarine. The CIA enlisted the help of billionaire entrepreneur Howard Hughes, who was used to provide the cover story that the ship would conduct deep water research and mine manganese nodules on the ocean floor. The Glomar Explorer was built over the next 4 years and looked just like an exploration vessel, but underneath, and fitted in complete secrecy, was a claw-like grabbing device designed to capture the submarine. The Glomar Explorer arrived above the stricken submarine on the 4th of July 1974, and with complete secrecy, despite being monitored by the Soviets curious about its mission, set about the recovery of K-129. Struggling with a host of issues, along with the inevitable setbacks, the crew scrambled to improvise and adapt, but they persevered. Finally, and 2 months after arriving on site, the claw-like device was lowered to the bottom of the ocean. It locked onto K-129, and the slow lift to the surface began. Everything was going well until about halfway up, when disaster struck. The submarine broke apart, and a portion slid back to the ocean floor. Crestfallen, the Glomar crew successfully secured the part that remained. Among the contents of the recovered section were the bodies of 6 Soviet submariners. They were buried at sea with full military honours. Some years later, Russian President Boris Yeltsin was presented with a film of the burial ceremony. The US were keen to get back on site to complete the mission, but before the plan to recover the lost part of K-129 could be set in motion, the true purpose of the Glomar Explorer was discovered and leaked to the media. The Soviets, immediately alerted, assigned a ship to close guard the recovery site, which precluded further attempts at recovery by the United States. Although Project Azorian failed to achieve its objectives fully, the CIA considered the operation to be one of the greatest intelligence coups of the Cold War. The Glomar Explorer was an engineering marvel, and the crew achieved what many believed to be impossible. And despite the setbacks, the mission was a triumph of American ingenuity and determination.